Hey guys, it's Emma here. So today I'm going to be doing a video on how we survive winter. So today I'm just going to be telling you what we do to prepare for winter and how to get through it. But let's go. First thing is really important in winter is to stock up on food because we may not always be able to get to shops. Like if the canal freezes or it's too cold or it snows or anything like that and we can't get to shops, we need to make sure we have enough food that lasts and isn't like that can just be stored. So like here we got long life milk, and we have some porridge that we can have some porridge if we're gonna go cruising. We have like baked beans, we have tuna, we've all like tins, especially because they're really handy to store. So have pasta and pesto and these kind of things because they're really great for little meals, especially they're just easy to store, to be honest, and they won't go out of date or anything. And the last thing is we especially need dog food because we have 5 dogs, so getting like 2 measly bags of dog food ain't gonna cover it, so we have like a whole crate full of dog food. So that's one of the hardest things we have to store because it is quite big and heavy, but we do it. So you definitely want to stock up on winter with stuff that won't go out of date, so you won't starve. So we actually made a bit of a mistake and we didn't get enough coal, so we're going to have to wait for a fuel boat to come by. If you don't know what a fuel boat is, it's this boat that goes up and down the canals and delivers coal, gas, diesel and kindling, and they only come around about like once a month. So we had to buy these little like logs. They luckily don't produce that much ash, but you do definitely have to keep an eye on it a bit more. So it was a bit of a mistake with that, but this, when we get a fuel boat or boatyard or something, this whole roof will be full of coal, and definitely we'll try not make this mistake again, because if we don't have a fire then we'll freeze to death. We also got our chimney serviced. We got the fire rope changed that keeps the door sealed, and we just got it cleaned and everything, like the chimney. I'll link the person's links in the description box. You should definitely go and check him out. He's really good. And also we checked our carbon monoxide detectors, so to make sure that we wouldn't like die from the fire, because like if the carbon monoxide gets out, then it can silently kill you. So yay. So we also got our engine serviced because it's really important, because if our engine stops working, then our batteries stop working, so then we can't even charge our solars, so we can't get sun into the solars into the batteries, or we can't charge the batteries with the engine. So that's why we're also thinking about getting a generator, because just in case anything did happen to the engine, we could fix that. We could charge our batteries, because in winter it's harder to charge to get sun from solars, because obviously it's a bit more it's just less sunny, so summer's great for solar and winter's not, so we definitely want to get your engine serviced. So it's also really important to get kindling. So we do try and generally buy kindling, especially if like a fuel boat's going by, which I'll explain what a fuel boat is later in the video. But we also do try and collect our own kindling from like little twigs and everything from woods when we pass them. We don't generally collect logs because they have to be seasoned. Like they'll just be damp inside, and it won't be really good for the fire, and it just will be kind of bad. So we do generally either buy kindling or collect it. So also we have to plan a lot in winter. Like here we have a map where we plan our routes, because there's like winter stoppages, because winter is a bit more quieter. Generally the only people on the canals in winter are the continuous cruisers like us. So that's when they like close locks down or canals down or anything like that. The reason they do winter stoppages is to repair locks or repair canals or that kind of thing. So that's the reason they do it. So we have to plan to get through certain places in a certain time. Like there's a lock in Middlewich, and we have to get that through that before 4th of November, otherwise we'll be stuck in this kind of bit until it's done. So if you are continuously cruising there, if you go to the CRT website, they will post what the winter stoppages are going to be. this year, so that's actually really helpful so we can plan our route. So this map is really helpful because it shows where the facilities are, like water, bins, Elton, that kind of stuff. It also shows us where shops are so we can plan our next shop. And everything. So these maps are definitely really helpful. I definitely recommend you get them. I'm pretty sure probably most narrowboaters have these. It's a Nicholas guide thing. So these maps are really helpful, especially for continuous cruises. So we love winter. It's a really great time for continuous cruises because it's a bit more quieter. There's sometimes downsides to winter, like the locks. There aren't really many people to help me with the locks because some lock gates can be really heavy. But actually on the 1st of November, most of the 24-hour moorings or 48-hour moorings will turn to 14 days, so we can stay there a little longer. We don't generally stay like for a crazy amount of time at moorings, but just having that extra few days is quite nice. So 14 days are really great because if you go into towns and cities, they'll generally turn them into 14 days, so you can have a little bit more time to look around, maybe get some shopping. So those are really great. So winter is a really great time because it's a great time for new boaters to get out because it is a bit quieter. You can take your time at locks, getting used to them, and probably I'll have a bit more of a go with driving when it's winter because there will just be less boats around and it'll just be a bit easier and less stressful. So winter's just honestly kind of great. We love winter. We love all the seasons. Summer's just a little bit more annoying because it is more busy with other boaters and everything. So winter and autumn and spring are kind of my favorite seasons, and summer's just annoying, to be honest, a little bit because it is just a bit more busy. But yeah. So generally people take winter moorings, but we're probably thinking of taking a summer mooring because summer's just, no, I don't like it. A quick update, if my last few videos have been a little lower quality or anything, it's because our Mac is broken and it's just been sent off to be fixed. So I've been having to film on my phone and edit on my phone. So I'm sorry if the vlogs have been a little bit more lower quality. Hopefully we'll be getting back to normal soon and I can start filming GoPro and camcorder again. But yeah, so hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I do a video, and comment on my social medias, my Patreon and my Gmail, thenarrowboatgirl@gmail.com, if you have any suggestions for me. And I also do have a canal post address if you'd like to send me letters. But yeah, see you later. Bye!